Okay, so we have our background, we have our trees. We are gonna get a pair of scissors at some point. We are gonna get a bottle of glue and we're gonna add our trees to our background. So there's a few things we need to think about. First of all, our background, how do we want our, so it's a square. How do we want our background to be? So you have to make that choice. You are the artist, okay? So I like mine like this. So I'm gonna leave that. That's gonna be my sky and all that. So now I'm gonna look at my trees. So I'm gonna show you a few things of what work for me. So what worked for me is cutting wise, I always cut on the white part and I cut my trees so they're not all together. It just makes it easier for me to cut one tree at a time. So they're all separate. I didn't do it carefully. I didn't cut anything off, okay? So now I'm gonna focus on one of the trees. Now, if I leave that white part and I glue it down, that looks weird to me. So I don't wanna do that. So what I wanna do is cut off the white part, and I'm just cutting right up to that Sharpie line that I added to the side of my tree, okay? Now, obviously, when we get to the branch, that's gonna be a little bit hard, okay? So I kind of want to go around my branch and be very, very careful. And so you can see how I just did that. Super easy. Okay, so now the parts that I cut off, those are going to go in the recycle box. The tree itself, I'm going to put 4 dots of glue. And I want to make sure my branch is facing up. So I'm going to go ahead and put it the right way, except backwards, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm gonna flip it over. Okay. Now, if it goes a little bit taller than your paper, that's okay, no worries. I actually like it when the branch is not glued down. I think it looks kind of cool in 3D when it's not attached, okay? So now I'm gonna show you what to do if you accidentally cut off the branch. So now I'm on my second tree. I'm cutting off one side. I'm gonna cut off the other side. Oh no, I just cut off my branch. Okay, so if I accidentally cut off my branch, this is what I'm gonna do, okay? I am going to put 4 dots of glue on my tree. Look at how I'm holding it and doing it. I'm not getting glue all over myself. I want to make sure that I leave, because I still have a tree here that's pretty wide, right? So I want to make sure that I leave space. And then I'm going to come back to the branch that I cut off. I'm going to cut it out. And then I can actually add that anywhere on my blue tree that I want to. So I can put just 1 or 2 dots of glue. Obviously, I do have to glue this down if I accidentally cut it off. And I'm just gonna glue it right there. Problem solved, okay? I have my last tree. I'm gonna cut it out, 4 dots of glue, glue it down.